what I like about Trump is there's the will there. There's the will to actually get things done.
My concern is that our current Senate and House may not get all these executive orders into law.
So I think on immigration, and also another issue would be peace in Ukraine. I don't see any will to really have peace in Ukraine. And I think it's a war that's unwinnable other than putting American boots on the ground. So the will to get these things done.
I think it's incredibly important that our government goes back to operating the way that it was supposed to operate instead of an all-powerful executive branch, going back to its roots of co-equal branches of government.
I hope that this wakes Congress up to retake power that they have too readily shifted to the executive branch. My hope for the Trump administration, is for any presidential administration, is that we have a successful country. We have people who are successful and flourishing, and that we are doing the best that we can with what we have. And I don't wish ill will on any presidential administration.
I was appalled by his wholesale pardon of all the January 6 incarcerated rioters.
I think there actually is real weight and real power if other countries do not consider you to be a moral authority. And what I've seen more and more in Switzerland, and then also with other European colleagues that I work with, is there's all the more disregard, distrust, and also lack of interest in the US compared to before. And I think that is very harmful for our soft power, which I think is very important for us to continue to develop intentionally.
At a time when Vietnam veterans and Afghan Iraq veterans need more and more medical service for PTSD, Agent Orange, burn pits, you don't start by reducing the bloated government and eliminating 80,000 jobs at the VA.
A key reason that I am on the right is that, and that I'm a conservative, is that I think that revolution is sexy but irresponsible, and that it's this doesn't feel to me like a needed shock that is waking people up, because as far as I can tell, people are not awake. It feels to me like a shift away from the things that make America the greatest country on earth. I just feel like we're shifting to an oligarchy, and I don't want concentration of power. That's the whole point. And the point of the Constitution, to me, is checks and balances. It's rule of law. Nobody is above the law. The president is already defying court orders. He's pardoning people who shouldn't be pardoned. And it smells like abuse of power to me.
Regarding oligarchy, I've been talking about the oligarchy for quite a while here. We had a total media oligarchy going on in this country, to the point where in academia or the news media, or the oligarchy was the regime, basically. And I think now, particularly since Twitter takeover, there's been a change. I think both sides have more access to media than previously, although for the most part, I think the media is still pretty blue.